everyone, I hope you're really well. This is my plan with me for March, so if you are new to my channel or new to my plan with me videos, I do very basic bullet journaling. Don't expect anything too exciting here. It's just my new thing that I've been really enjoying doing, and it just goes to show that bullet journaling is a fantastic concept that you can just kind of pick up and do what you like with. You'll probably notice a lot of gaps in February. February was a totally off month for me. I wasn't very well, my little boy wasn't very well, my husband wasn't very well, so I didn't end up doing a huge amount of planning, which was really frustrating, but I'm really looking forward to doing lots more in March. Things have evolved quite a bit and I'm quickly learning what things I like and what I don't. You can see that the habit tracker and housework tracker for February didn't get completed at all, so I do need to come up with something a bit different there. But that is the beauty of this system. It is fully customizable to whatever you want. You can be as elaborate as you want or do something much more simplistic, so I really love it in that respect. So let's get on with March. I will show you through what I've decided to do for this month and we'll see how it goes in terms of whether I prefer it or not. So first things first, I still really like having a dashboard to be able to look and see where everything is. So I just do a really simplistic banner, and then I also like having this little calendar here as well, so it helps me plan how the month is looking. And I'm going to put a little notes section in here too, just in case there's anything I want to make a note of, whether it be a particular event or a birthday. And I'm not worried about it being too neat, as you can probably tell. It is my YouTube anniversary this month. I will have been doing YouTube for a whole year, so I've got a YouTube section there that I just wanted to earmark as well, because I will be uploading quite a lot of content, or at least that's the plan anyway. And now I'm just going to quickly draw in March. I do like to plan things in pencil first, just roughly, just so that I know where I want everything to be. I know that you can kind of free form it and just go for it, but me, I just want to try and plan my space out as best I can. So personally, I find penciling things in first and then going over it and erasing everything after, it just works really well for me. And as you can see there is the hands of my child, because I didn't get a chance to film this whilst he was at preschool, and he absolutely loves to help me at the moment. But this is my March to do, so this will just be for me to write down all of the things that I want to get done for the month. This is something that I wasn't going to originally do when I first got into bullet journaling, but when I saw it, I actually realised the value of being able to do it, and essentially it's just a page at a glance of the entire month. So just listing all the days, and then you just get a little bit more room than on the dashboard page to be able to plan what it is that you're doing that month. Next, I've changed things up a little bit in terms of how I'm recording my sort of day-to-day stuff. I used to do one page for 2 days, but I just found that I was wasting a lot of space. So I'm going to try doing 2 pages for a whole week instead this month and just see how that works out instead. I quite like the design of it. I think I've got enough room to cover all the things that I need to, but it is going to be one of these evolving things, I think. I've got a little bit of space at the top to do some tracking of what it is that I'm up to, and then I've got a further notes page at the bottom. This is going to be one of these experiments where I just see how it goes, I think. And this is a really simplistic design, as you can see, so I do like to keep things pretty straightforward, although I'm sure as I gain in confidence and my skills improve with lettering and things, it probably will evolve to be looking a little bit more elaborate, time permitting as well, because it can be quite time consuming if you do things that are quite elaborate too. So that's the basics of this week done in terms of my weekly and daily planner. Depending on how that goes, I'm going to leave some space to do it for the rest of the month. Then I've got my tasks to roll over, which is unfortunately something I seem to be making quite a lot of use of, and I really like having a dedicated memories page as well. I'm also going to add in accomplishments and gratitude, but I haven't quite decided how I want those pages to look yet. In terms of a theme for March, I've decided to go with yellow. Yellow is one of my favourite colours, and I am pretty sure that spring is going to be here quite soon. I believe it's this month that the clocks change, so as depressing as that is, it does mean that the evenings are going to start to draw out and get a bit lighter, so yellow just seemed like a good choice, and I quite like just picking one particular colour for each month and making a bit of a theme of it. And as you can see, I'm just kind of highlighting and colouring different areas with that colour, just to kind of coordinate everything and give everything a bit of a theme for the month. So I'm just going to continue to do that through the rest of what I've done so far. And all I'm going to do here is just highlight every Sunday, because that to me is the end of the week. So I'm going to run Monday to Sunday and just fill in all of those Sundays, just so that I can see at a glance how the weeks fall for the rest of the month. So just as I finish up doing the rest of the highlighting for my month, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't tried bullet journaling, I'd really recommend it, because it's so flexible, and as you can see, you really don't need to be that artistic to be able to make it come together. You just need to have fun with it. It's definitely a system that can evolve with you as and when you're inspired, either by yourself or maybe by someone else and what they've done, because there's a huge amount of inspiration out there, which is fantastic. And as you can see, I do need to rub out all of those pencil markings that I made just as my guide, just so that I knew where everything was going to go. I really hope that you found this video enjoyable. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up down below, because it really helps support my channel. I hope you're all doing really well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!